The last tab of the Analytics in YouTube Studio is the Earn Revenue tab, and this is a fun one to look into because it not only tells you which videos are earning you the most, which probably means that they're the most viewed videos for that month, but you can also find which videos are earning you the most per view. And so we're going to do that right now and take a look at our top earning videos, bottom here right. We're going to do that by looking at the top earning videos here on the right for the last 28 days. And if we click on that and scroll down, this is a perfect example of exactly what I'm talking about. So Thoughts on Harbor Freight's new premium brands is our most revenue per video in the last 28 days because it's also the most viewed video of ours in the last 28 days. So you can see it has 17,550 views. So by comparing these percentages, you can see that the Harbor Freight video makes up 11.6% of our revenue and 13% of our total views, whereas Investing for Teenagers makes up a whopping 8% of our revenue, but only 3% of our estimated views. And what that tells me is that Investing for Teenagers is much more monetizable than the Harbor Freight tool review video because, honestly, financial service advertisers are willing to pay more per click to attract new customers. So the ads that are being shown on financial videos have a much higher CPM than those for a tool review. So while a tool review video would be great to grow the channel, I'd find a lot more viewers with that. If I wanted to maximize profit on the channel, I should be focusing on financial videos. And of course, if you look back at our post history, our plan is just to do a little both. If we made only one of either of those two topics, we'd have been burned out and not followed through. But since we kind of made both types of videos, we have fun with the tool reviews, but also have fun and make extra money from the financial ones. If you come down, let's take a look at some of the other ones. The 3D printing video is a similar case where it makes up a good percent, an equal percent of views and playbacks. And so by looking at this, you can say, well, that, because this is a product, someone who is selling a 3D printer would likely, put an advertisement for their 3D printer on a video that you can, expect about a 1-for-1, view per dollar percentage-wise on that type of video. Whereas, let's go, so something like Why I Love My Scooter, even though it makes up a larger percentage of our views, 6.4%, it's only 4% of our revenue because, there's just probably not too many scooter companies out there advertising, and, people that are in the market for a scooter are probably not clicking on an ad advertising them. So let's go ahead and click out of this, X on the top right, and let's go down to the ad types. And so the skippable ads for you and me will probably make up the largest percentage of videos because they will play on all videos that you have monetized if you choose. And so skippable ads are those that if they watch the whole ad, the full 30 seconds, you get credit for that ad. But if they click the skip after 5 seconds, then you don't. And so that is the largest stream of revenue for our channel as far as ad revenue goes. And then, of course, there's non-skippable ads and the mid-roll ads that do not make up nearly as much of the revenue for that. If we come down to our revenue sources, this is also interesting to me. So a vast majority of our income every month, as far as ad revenue goes, because we have our digital products and our sponsorships that make up more per month than our ad revenue. But of our ad revenue, the pre-roll ads are what make up 97% of our monthly revenue, where the YouTube Premium, it used to be called YouTube Red, are people who pay $10 a month to have YouTube ad-free, is only 3%. So while it does not make up a large percent of our revenue, the cost per click, if you could, divide it that way, does make up a pretty good percent for YouTube Premium subscribers. And is there anything else we want to look at on the revenue? The only thing that's really interesting to me on revenue is to look long term. So let's say go over the lifetime of our channel, and we'll likely need to drag it in because we created the channel and didn't. Let's do a custom time frame here, 2014. So go custom, say 10/7/14 rather than 2019. Click apply. And so this is fun to see because you can see when we had viral videos. And so I don't know specifically which videos these were, but you know, a few of our viral videos are the Nitro pencil sharpener. We have the Make Alexa Control Anything was probably one of these more recent ones. Let's take a look at our videos real quick. If we go my channel, videos, and sort by most popular. The 3D printing video, the Alexa, the scooter, the Mike Makes Sawhorses. This was one of our original viral videos. And so this, Why I Love My Scooter, has more views than the DiResta versus Matthias Sawhorse video, but that's because this has just consistently performed pretty good over the last 4 years. There wasn't any one time where it did really well, whereas the Sawhorse video is probably one of these first spikes. The DIY powder coating video, when was that? 1 year ago, is probably one of these spikes down here. Actually, it's probably this one, March 2017. Let's click on it. April 2017. So it's pretty close there. Either way, I don't want to dive too much into that. But this is fun to look at because you can see what a viral video has an effect on your channel. And it honestly makes the graph look a little less good because it has to compensate for some of these spikes. But no reason to complain about something like that. So if I come down, you can see our total revenue over the last 4 years, somewhere around $37,000 from ads and $1,700 from YouTube Red or YouTube Premium. And you can kind of get an idea of what a viral video will give you. So the Nitro Engine pencil sharpener has somewhere around 5 million views, I think. Is that correct? Yeah, so the Nitro Engine pencil sharpener has 5 million views. And has generated $4,000, but the Now Everyone Can Afford 3D Printing has 1 million views, but makes up a much bigger percentage-wise revenue of our lifetime earnings, and that's just simply because you can't advertise. No one makes a Nitro engine-powered pencil sharpener, so there's nothing really to advertise on this video. Whereas anyone selling a 3D printer would be willing to advertise on a 3D printer review to convince viewers to buy theirs instead of the one I'm reviewing. I hope that helped. If you have any questions, let us know in the discussion and we will do our best to answer those. But that is how the Earn Revenue tab works in YouTube Studio.